welcome to It's News to You. I'm Mike Illian. On this week, we have on team number one, we have Angi Carter, and she keeps showing up. I don't know why she hasn't yet been too embarrassed to be seen with us, but she keeps coming by. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
And also on team one, we have Chris Tomlin, who has fended off several coup attempts at the Student Council. And on Team A, we have
Team 1 and Team A?
Team 1 and Team A.
I like it.
Yes.
We're all equal.
Yes.
It's so nice.
Common core math.
We have statistician Marice McNeil, who's recently.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, we're
That's
supposed
my
to
old
change
name.
that. And next to her, we have our Yale lab rat, Stina del Santo.
Salut.
So, I guess we'll get right to the game. Our first game is WTF. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show our contestants, our panel, a photo, and we're going to have to discuss what it is. So, the first photo is here. So,
It's a camera.
It's
Yeah, it's the microwave that's watching us.
It's
Yes.
a family reunion device because all my family lives in Europe.
That has got to be the cleanest microwave I've ever seen. It's
Well,
certainly clean.
it's not a microwave that
Probably.
belongs in my house.
Yeah, or my office. I'm surprised. I think that the chemistry department could come down and the biology department could identify several of the things growing in my microwave. Office microwave.
Voyeurism at its best.
Voyeurism, yes.
I was going to say, is this WikiLeaks CIA files?
Yes.
No, I believe it is on par with the new Dewey Decimal System, though. This is how we get all our information. Just type in a few numbers, you get everything you need to know.
Yes,
from the
you can-
microwave.
150, that's got to be significant.
As said recently on the internet, 42 from Douglas Adams, you know.
Yes.
42 is everything. It's the asterisk, and that is everything.
Yes.
So.
So.
Suck it, current events.
So we have, yes, it's a microwave. It's Kellyanne Conway recently said that was talking about how people can be spied on, and in reference to the president's false claims of Obama wiretapping him, or I should say, unproven claims of Obama wiretapping him. He has absolutely no proof to back it up. But as we all know, she may have actually gotten confused with smart TVs, because as we know, the CIA was leaked recently on WikiLeaks that the CIA can watch you through your TV.
What she actually, I think she got confused with is the fact that if you blow the pilot on in your gas oven and put your head in it while you turn it to broil, it uploads it automatically to Instagram.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's what I think she got a little confused with, and I think she should just try to go with that.
Oh.
Yeah, that totally looks like
Wow.
a smart TV.
Yeah, I think she got confused with the TV, because they can do that. And you in West Haven, put your pants back on. Stop touching yourself. We can see you. We can see you, and it's
Put your
frightening.
pajama pants back on.
Yes. So, all right, our second slide. What is going on here?
What? Why is he back? I don't
He's
understand.
not back. He's still in prison.
Did he do something? Well, he was in prison, then he was back, then he did something in Waterbury, and then is he back in prison again?
Yes.
He is.
Like,
Yes, he is.
I just stopped.
Stop following it?
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
it comes to rolling, I'm like, is
Dropped
it a
it.
child? Is it taxes? Is it like someone building a house for him? I don't get it.
So, well, what is going on? First of all, who is it?
John
John
Rowland.
Rowland.
Ah, okay. So what's going
Number
on?
one.
Glamour shot?
Well, the Supreme Court's not going to hear his appeal.
That's right.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, they shut him down.
Oh, it's not a big deal then, huh? Because I haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
quite as big as some other corruption going on.
Yeah.
This is like
Hey, I have
So
Tiddlywinks
yesterday.
corruption.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is
Well,
so
I've
yesterday.
got to put in some local news.
Yeah.
We gotta
Well,
make
no,
sure we
you
get some local
gotta.
news, and especially John Rowland. I mean,
Well, it makes me feel like a child again. It's nice to see his face.
when I first moved up here, when
It's a
I first
vintage
moved
photo.
up,
Vintage.
What we
Vintage
had about
Rowland.
John Rowland is that he was so cheap. I mean, he got bought for like a couple of suits and like a hot tub in his vacation
Yeah.
home.
And he didn't even.
on.
It wasn't even like a whole hot tub. It was like a discount on a hot tub.
Yeah.
Wait, it wasn't even a whole hot tub?
It was like an inflatable hot tub,
No,
like one of the
no.
portable ones. Like it was like a bad one.
No, he got a special deal on the hot tub. He didn't get the hot tub. He got a special
But he
deal
did
on the
Yeah,
hot tub.
he got like
He
an
got suits.
he got like an above ground pool with like a little like mini deck on it.
Did
Like
they
he
include
didn't
the
get
water?
anything good.
He got suits, but as a friend of mine pointed out, who knows how much cash was in the envelope in the suit pocket.
Oh, it's true.
You
know,
but he sucks.
Plus, besides, the other thing about the hot tub was that all the water is from the Naugatuck River. So
No deal there.
I
yeah.
think he's up in Litchfield, right? I mean, that's where he lived. That's where his vacation
I don't
house
know.
was.
Smoke crack and
Because
hang out
he-
with hookers.
Is
Get
that,
into a
is that
real
his?
scandal.
Is that where he lives now? In
No, well, he lives in the penitentiary. But
Yeah.
Where,
is that in
Danbury?
Litchfield
In
County or is
Litchfield.
that?
I don't.
No, they moved him out of state, but I can't remember where
They moved him out of
went him.
state?
Is it
Yeah.
federal?
Federal, yeah. I can't
Oh,
remember
okay.
where
They were that
they
concerned
sent him
about
to.
it.
Maybe.
Can't remember where they sent him.
I don't think they're really
he's
that
fine.
concerned, but he's just like reading books and stuff. He's like, I'm John Rowland, doing John Rowland
Question
stuff.
though, him and the Bridgeport guy, were they roommates?
I doubt it.
I think at a certain.
They were mates,
Connecticut.
I'll tell you that much.
Ganham's doing much better now.
Well, Connecticut
Yeah.
was quickly becoming the new Jersey, with all of our politicians in the pokey.
When I first moved up here from the DC area, people were telling me, if you want to see corruption, if you think corruption's bad in DC, you should check out Waterbury.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but your
Yeah.
corruption's so much more fun.
Bridgeport.
Yeah, I guess. depends.
Hookers, hotels, crack cocaine, they're getting reelected. I mean, that's like great.
Yeah.
One
Well,
of them makes international news, the other one.
Yeah, there you go. It's like John Rowland, you suck.
well,
At least find a hooker.
Yeah,
Like-
well, my mother suggested when I was like in my early 20s that I was
find
out of
a
work.
hooker.
She suggested that I pimp myself out to like lonely senators' wives. So
Listen, Michael, you're pretty,
There's
but
money
that's
to be
just
made
about it.
Oh,
So,
that's hilarious.
you should be an escort for some of those lonely senators' wives. And like,
Say, Mom, do they grab my arm or do I grab theirs? I don't know how to do this. How do you escort?
Remind me not to have you babysit.
He's a great babysitter.
Are you on that site, Madison?
no, I'm not on Ashley Madison.
Because
And
he's
neither is my
more.
alter ego. No matter what you see.
We'll find you there.
No.
Fun fact: John Rowland appointed my mother to the judiciary.
Oh,
All night long,
fantastic.
He appointed your mother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She did
Pointed
that?
to the-
Like Lionel Richie, he appointed your mom
Yeah.
all night long.
Yes.
I hope not.
My parents were very judgmental as well, so it's okay. All right, so off to the next one. What do we have here?
A smart woman
Very, very smart
and
woman.
some other people.
Then, like,
Most awkward promposal photos ever?
What's
Do we have to guess
Stephen
who's
Colbert
missing?
doing there?
well,
Like,
that's the thing. It's
who
like
she
I don't
didn't
get like
shake
I mean,
hands with, or
No, well, this is.
well,
yeah.
does she hate Stephen Colbert? I mean, I like Stephen Colbert.
Well, she well, basically, this is her shaking hands with other world leaders besides the president.
So Stephen Colbert.
So it's-
Thank you.
Yeah, who
Thank you.
isn't
Yeah.
here?
Yeah,
is the
so like
news.
yeah, she's shaking hands with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and then
Yeah.
the former Spanish Prime Minister, I can't remember his name, and the guy from Greece, I can't remember his name, and
Adrian Smed.
yes,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's Greece too. Get extra points for doing that. I'm sorry, that was too good. And then President Fernandez from Argentina. So there she is shaking hands with other world leaders. Although she doesn't look too happy shaking hands with Putin.
No, she's
No,
not
she's
happy
like,
doing
no.
anything.
She's getting
Can I
frostbite.
stop now?
Yeah, I
No.
wonder how cold her hand got after
I was
that.
gonna say, I love the
but,
progression.
like,
It goes from awkward to friendship. It's so nice.
Yes.
No, I mean, it's just.
It does. It's a
Yeah,
nice
that's a
little
thought. I hadn't,
progression there.
Yeah. So and as we all know, that she recently was snubbed a handshake from our president on her recent visit. They shook hands earlier, but during the photo op, and according to the White House, he didn't hear her.
Did she just miss his hand because she couldn't find it?
Yeah.
Like,
it
was
was-
that the point?
He was
Her
probably
hands were
afraid.
much.
She's
I
like,
think
there was like sunlight and I couldn't see it because it was so tiny.
she shook hands with him earlier, and I'm sure it was kind of like he was kind of like, I'm not shaking hands with her. Her hands are much larger than mine. So yeah, that's been some big news. Is the fact that people in Germany are, by the way, are completely horrified by
his behavior.
Yeah, they really are. I have friends in Germany.
Yeah, that's awesome that the Germans are like horrified by our behavior. Way to go, Trump.
Well, at this
You know,
point, I
they're
think
a lot
they've kind of
different now.
yeah, they've kind of bent over backwards to try to make make things a little
Turn over a new leaf.
They,
Yes.
They're gonna have to bend over backwards, but it's still,
Yes,
It's been 60 years.
yeah.
It's been 60 years,
Yeah.
but still, I mean, at the same point, I mean,
they-
look what's happening in New Haven on Saturday. That friggin', watch my language, transphobic bus is coming through on Saturday.
Oh, I know.
So now we have to go fight fascists on Saturday.
Yes.
Like this is what's happening now.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like the.
This isn't Milo, is it? He's coming.
No, it's like that Spanish group. There are these. It's called like Freedom of Speech Tour Bus or something like that. It's like friggin' insane. I'll send you the thing on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, they're coming here to just
The Anti-Fascist League.
Yeah, to passive aggressively talk about transphobia, and it's like, to what ends does that mean? It's like, as a gay woman in New Haven, it's like, am I next? And then
Yeah,
who's
well,
next after that? And it's
I think in New Haven, I think New Haven's progressive enough. They're just trying to pick a fight, which
well,
is why
in
they're
New
coming
Haven,
here.
in New Haven
They
we're
wanna get some
progressive enough, but
attention.
the thing is, you have to stop it where it starts.
Absolutely.
that
You have
absolutely.
to stop it where it starts, because that's the thing. We could all sit back and be like, oh, it's never going to happen in New Haven, but you know what? If we don't stop it, we don't.
Oh
make
no,
it,
yeah.
we-
Well, I think the reason you're safe in New Haven is because people are active. And
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
Pretty good activist community.
it's like I'm past
So it's an in-your-face
protesting. I'll
kind of
fight
thing?
Nazis.
Yeah.
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 It might be useful to ignore them.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think we're passive.
No.
They're being passive aggressive, and they're mostly just putting up like literature and putting up this and that, and it's like, no, I think it's.
Do they have permits? Can we get them on permit violations?
I'm sure we can.
Depends where
we
they
can. We
post.
can shout them down.
Sorry?
Yeah,
I think it's
depends where
shouting
they
them
put it
down.
up.
I think it's shouting them down.
Yeah.
I think it's
just showing
using
up
our
and
freedom
just,
of speech towards their freedom of speech.
Yep.
And just being louder about it, and it's like, you're not going to win here. You can't promote hate in our city.
Yes.
Being louder and
Absolutely
smarter.
not.
Though. Being louder and smarter.
Louder and
Yeah,
smarter,
and
yeah.
smarter,
You
yeah.
have
But
to-
and the thing is, owning your turf. This is our city,
Yeah.
and we're not going to let that happen here.
Absolutely.
And just
Absolutely.
be proud of it.
Yes, I
So.
agree. I agree.
And get Angela Merkel.
Yeah, we get.
Get into it.
Points.
Yes. Yes.
I'll take the points on that one. I don't actually really care.
All right. So.
Wait, there's a score for this game?
Yeah. It's
Cool.
very arbitrary.
Yeah, it is
Discretion.
arbitrary.
Okay.
Is there a prize?
Yes.
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 Awesome.
Yes. So our next game is called Definitely Not That Game with Alex Trebek. I'm going to give you an answer, and you have to give me the question that answers it.
Oh, fantastic.
So our first answer is $54 billion.
My dream lottery winnings?
Oh,
What is
I
the
was going to
national
say
debt?
my Coke and Hooker budget, but
That's a little bit
You
low.
know.
Yeah, it is a little bit low. What is Connecticut's debt?
That might be a little bit low too.
so something with healthcare.
No. Sort of.
Taxes. It's
But-
the tax.
What is Mike's
benefit.
salary?
For CPTV,
Yes.
that's a little low for Mike's salary for CPTV.
Yes.
Good gosh darn,
If
I
I
just
make
don't
per
know.
show, which is why I'm still living in New Haven and not having moved to a place on Central
54
Park.
billion?
Yeah.
I'm,
billion.
I'm going to guess
Oh.
that
It's dollars.
it's how much of a windfall will come upon the wealthiest after healthcare.
No. No,
Or is it?
It's the
Upon
amount
the
that.
state?
The expansion of the military?
Yes.
Ah, ding,
Yes.
ding.
54. The Trump administration wants to increase the military spending by $54 billion, which is quite a lot. But to do that, he's cutting things like the National Endowment for the Arts.
PBS.
Yeah,
Meals
PBS.
on
All these
Wheels.
things that are
on
like
Wheels.
fractions of fractions of a percent.
$37 a
Community
year.
block
Yeah.
Hey, that's a huge amount of money right there.
Yeah.
$37 is
And
a
meanwhile-
lot, so a big
To some
bird can get
people,
out of your
yes.
life.
And
Thank
meanwhile,
God.
He's been haunting me since the 80s.
every weekend to Mar-a-Lago he's racking up $3 million.
Well, also,
per
don't
weekend.
forget,
Did
he's
you
got to
see
get
the,
over and get his kid to school because it would be so traumatic for Barron.
Secret Service
So
just came out and
traumatic for him
asked
to
for
not
another
be in his
60 million.
school.
I'm sorry?
Secret Service just asked for another 60 million this year.
I mean, for someone who wanted to be president, he's not on the post
Is
very
that $60
often,
million
right?
to not
He's
kill
leaving
him?
the post
No.
quite a bit.
Like,
No, it's for undisclosed.
But,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, is it $60 million to not be like, I'm just going to step aside at one point? You know, like, it's like, here's the thing, you have to give me $60 more million to be the body shield at this point.
It's crazy. $54 billion. Next slide is
Is that the PBS budget?
that is the PBS budget.
That is the
for
PBS budget.
That's about how much the budget will save. Actually, I think that might. I can't remember if it's PBS or if that's Meals on Wheels. One of those.
Might
But
be Meals on
It
Wheels.
doesn't matter which one it is because they both benefit people so incredibly that it's not even funny.
I know.
Like,
Wait, is this percent of the budget or a dollar?
Percent of the budget.
Oh, okay.
percent of the
checking.
budget.
The proposed budget or what he's
percent of
proposing?
that he's cutting to fund the $54 billion.
Oh, okay.
Because the thing is, I mean, I don't honestly believe that PBS will ever, like, because people who love PBS will donate to PBS. We
Yeah.
will continue to, like, I mean,
And
we
I-
have
It's actually
$5, $10, if we have $100, then you,
Yeah.
but like, you know, Meals on Wheels is an actual thing to really, really freaking worry about. You know, you get these celebrities like what's the football guy?
Colin
Kirkpatrick.
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick,
yeah.
This guy, I like him. I don't know
Me
who
too.
he is. I don't know anything about football. I like his haircut and I like his face. You know, but he's donating all this money to Meals on Wheels. But if he didn't do that, it really wouldn't be that much of in the notice. You know, like PBS, like people are going to be like, oh shit, my Masterpiece Theater isn't on. They'll just do
Well,
it another
Downton Abbey's
50.
over with, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It
right.
can go away.
Oh,
Now that
Downton
Downton's
No, but I mean,
now
I
it's-
don't like. I mean, not saying that the government doesn't have any responsibility in it. It's just I'm saying as far as like, you know, PBS is the ultimate in white privilege is
But
what it
the-
really comes down
Yeah.
to. It's
But
like
the
we're
real-
going to support that.
Well, somewhat.
But
But
Meals
the
on Wheels
real-
is a real thing to worry about because that does affect people day to day, 3 times a day. It affects people.
The real thing is that it's not, the government does not give money directly to PBS. They give it to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Right.
They give money to PBS, but most of their money goes to the local PBS stations. So, like, a lot of local programming is done. Like in Connecticut, you know, they have a weekly news thing, and they get money for those kinds of. So now, what are they gonna? I mean, this is very important. Nobody is doing local news anymore.
No.
I mean,
I
if you-
absolutely agree. However, we're killing the mood of the
Oh,
comedy
sorry.
show.
Okay, back
This
on
is-
track.
You know, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is going to be great for comedy, having him as a president." No.
It's great for SNL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spicer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
right.
Oh, they're
Oh,
killing
my
him.
God.
All
Oh,
right.
they're killing him.
Brilliant.
So on to our
Yeah.
next one. 109.
109.
109 pounds of pudding.
PT boat.
Yeah, PC 109, JFK's coming back.
Yeah.
Appreciate the history
I
reference.
still say
Yeah,
pounds of
there you
pudding,
go.
but you know, go on.
109 pounds of pudding. Come on. What's 109?
Give us a reference point.
109.
It's been in the news this week. It's kind of local but national at the same time.
Local but national.
Yeah.
109.
Yes.
Local but national. The files are in the computer.
These are not how many dates I had in my 20s.
109.
It's definitely not how many days you had in your 20s.
No. Well, it is plus, 108.
The gun permits, opioid.
Yeah. No.
It's been in local and national in the news.
109. Could you give me a hint? Could you?
Oh, I'm just going to tell you
Is there a
guys.
light?
No, no,
Lifeline?
just give me a hint. Just give me a hint. I want to guess.
It's big news, especially right now, especially for this month.
Women in History
Tax
Month, St.
returns?
Patrick's Day.
Irish.
Oh, come on! It's
Been
the,
more
Because
than
there's a
100
lot more
streak.
Irish people.
It is
that-
the winning streak of
UConn.
UConn
Oh,
women's basketball
UConn
team.
women.
They have won 109.
women.
No basketball. No basketball.
Go Huskies.
No.
Go
This
Huskies.
is, I don't even watch
I didn't
sports, and this
consider
is a
that
big
news.
deal.
I could just consider that comment. I just it was like,
This is
that's
like-
the thing.
yeah. This is
They've
like-
won so much, it's like that.
Yeah.
They are literally going to be the if they win their
Do you
next
know-
game, they will be the winningest
yeah, I mean-
team for any sport in
College
Oh,
basketball.
Oh yeah, no, and
sports.
College
no, we
sports.
love
All
our
of
girls. We
college
love Gina
sports,
Orioma.
yes.
Like,
And thank
thank you
goodness
for
for
making it awesome. But
Thank goodness for Title IX.
I just,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
really didn't consider that news because it's a fact
What? That they're awesome?
that they're freaking great.
Yes. They are. They are. They're amazing.
They're amazing.
I don't-
They're
how do you
amazing.
beat that
That's why we
ever
watch the
again,
Summer
you
Olympics.
know?
Is
I don't know.
because of the Lady
They-
Huskies.
And they
The amazing thing is, though, he does it with a new group every year.
Every
single
year.
year.
Yeah.
I
He's got a system.
I
man.
hate
He's
him
got a
because of the
system.
pure, unadulterated
Don't hate him.
genius.
He's a genius.
Oh my
He's
God! Though,
amazing.
it's just the genius is. It's not like
Yeah.
Bill Belichick who like signed a deal with the
No,
devil.
Bill
I mean,
Belichick is the worst person alive, and
hallelujah.
the Patriots. oof.
All
With a
right.
different group of kids
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
year
Yeah.
who are
Every year.
athletes,
Gina
but they're
Ramos
also
is-
getting degrees.
Yeah.
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 Insane.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's amazing.
All right. It's time for our next game. This is headline fill in the blank.
All right.
I'm going
Okay.
to show you a slide with a headline that has got the section covered, and you have to tell me what the whole thing says. Number one is something to enjoy with your cat.
Red wine.
What? Something else to enjoy
They,
your
they
cat?
actually have a
You're-
cat wine.
You're close. Actually,
Incense.
happy hour, and actually, it is a
Happy
reference.
hour.
Yes. So it is
the Cat
actually.
Cafe in
I'm sorry, I
Is
wasn't
a
speaking
cat-
from news, I was speaking from personal
It was-
experience. And the worst part is, it's not even my cat, I don't have one.
That might be indicative of a problem.
They,
Do you just grab stray cats and drink
I
them?
just need friends to drink with and I like cats, so I don't
there
know what
is
to tell you.
Well, there's a winery in Colorado, and they have things like Pinot Meow.
Yes, you can order it online.
Yes, and you
Yes. Oh,
and,
Lord.
and it basically it's like watered down. It's like liquid catnip mixed into water. So
Yes.
you can give it to the cats. So
It
you
comes
can-
in red and white.
Yes.
Not that I know anything
That's
about
funny.
this.
Yes. So now you can have happy hour with your cat.
They're gonna make a killing.
Just wait. You know, well,
Jesus.
Yeah.
wait
they're
until
gonna-
Colorado. You know, then you
I
can
don't
like
know.
while your cat is snorting catnip, you can smoke
I don't
up.
know about this though, because then like the next thing I'm gonna have to start sending my cats to kitty AA and kitty
Snorting
rehab, and it's
Well,
Emergency
don't
room.
put your
For
pro-
that.
how about this?
It's
Don't put your
genius.
problems onto your friggin'
My,
cat.
my,
How about
my,
that?
my name is Mittens, and I'm a nip addict.
Yeah.
yes.
But
Don't
it's
put your problems
genius. You
onto
don't
your
have to
cat.
feel
You know
guilty
what
for
your
going
issues
AA
are.
anymore. You just bring your cat. It's not for me. I'm for him. I'm
It's
sorry.
not like your cat's going
It's not
to
me.
the store, okay?
Yeah. All right. So time for the next one. Swedish workers could be given paid blank to improve well-being.
IKEA.
Happiness.
Fish.
Alan
Bjorgen?
Mendes.
Gummy
Vacation?
fish.
I think it's vacation in Spain, right?
Vacation in Spain. No.
Where the rain falls.
Mostly on the
lightly.
plane.
Platform beds.
No, one of those countries does
Platform
give
pets.
everybody a
Family
vacation
leave.
in Spain.
No. Sex breaks to improve well-being. And they have to. And
What
the thing
kind
is,
of
is that
workers?
what?
What kind of
What
workers?
kind
Well,
of
just like
workers?
regular everyday workers, so they can go home and like
Oh,
go
wait.
like just regular like see. Almost
Oh, wait,
like
are you not giving a
But they
partner?
can do that anyway.
No. They don't provide the partner for you. You have to provide your own partner.
Oh, wait,
You
so
have to
ba-
prove that
basically-
you had this happen.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
the thing.
Swedish
is that the
worker
government,
has like
the government has-
regulated nooners.
Yes.
Is what it's called.
Yeah,
It's like
and-
afternoon delight. We did that in the 70s. Thank you.
partner optional.
and the well, yeah, partner option. Well, that's the thing is that the legislator who proposed this in Swedish Parliament said that we have to trust people that they're
Is it
actually
the
going to go home and have
skyrocket
But
sex.
is there a
Bill?
room off the conference room where you do
Conjugals, is
this?
it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so they.
Oh man.
So I'm assuming that they are not providing partners for people. This is for people to go
Well,
home.
then
and
it
have
sucks. And move on.
Oh, fine.
Tender.
Swipe left. Let's do the shit.
Language. All right, Miami lawyers blank erupt in flames during arson trial in court.
Oh, it was his cell phone.
Pants.
It was
Yes.
his pants and his cell phone.
Pants.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
could've-
Samsung 6.
Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah.
guys could have. It was an electronic cigarette.
Yeah, e-cig.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you see
So-
the video where it like blew up on the guy? No. Oh, it was
No.
a great video.
Yeah.
But I
it's
didn't see
in
that.
New
But
York.
Yeah, his. How funny is it that a lawyer's pants caught on fire?
During arson
During
trial.
an arson
But you know,
trial.
I knew you were going
Your
to say
junk's
that.
on
That's
fire.
perfect.
Yes.
I knew that was coming.
And during an arson trial,
Oh, so good.
Fitting,
So
fitting.
good.
But who was he
Okay.
defending? Was he
The arsonist.
prosecuted?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
even
defending
better.
the
he was
arsonist.
defending the
Yeah.
arsonist.
Even better.
It would be better if the arsonist lit him on
The
fire.
arsonist is like,
You don't know
"Wasn't
that he
me.
did. We don't know that he
Wasn't
did.
Yeah, exactly. He planted
Yeah.
the device.
Whose e-cig was it?
I don't know which one it was. They didn't mention it in the article. They just said his pants burst into flames while he was
Oh,
in the
goodness.
trial.
That's
Could
probably
you
fake
imagine
news.
that? That's the. That's
No, I don't
That
think you
had
could-
to be
could
some
you-
opening argument.
But could you ever actually practice law again after you were known as the liar, pants and fire
Fire
lawyer?
lawyer.
Like, how do you ever? You're just like,
But
oh my god.
Do you have to ask the judge's permission to leave? And what if they say no?
Yeah, I mean,
I would imagine that the
actually, you're gonna be like, I couldn't get to court because the pig blew my house down. Like, like, what are you gonna do? You know, like, there's pretty much nothing you could ever say again that could be true or untrue. You're Schrodinger's lawyer at that point.
we won't know if it's true or not until you say
Yeah.
it. It
Till you
blew my
experience
house
it. Till you
down.
experience it. Yeah.
My grandmother was eaten by a wolf.
He's proof. Picture it didn't happen. You know?
Good Lord. But yeah, I guess just imagine. I can't imagine my pants bursting into flames.
Well, no, I don't want to.
That's
It's
too
just
easy.
like
Too easy.
No.
Can't go there.
No.
Can't
Well,
go
We're
there.
not
no.
getting ready to
Can't
do
go
a
there.
stunt right here, are we?
No, yes. Hi, my name's Mike Gillian, and welcome to Jackass.
I'm Mike Gillian and my pants are on fire. Thanks, Stina.
I mean, I've been called hot before, but you know.
This is ridiculous.
Too easy. Next.
By the
Yeah.
senator's wives?
Oh yes, I was too scrawny to do that. I couldn't have been
Aww.
Yeah, it's like-
all together.
Skinny
I
white
know. So, all right. Well, so we have to announce our winner, and by 1 point, Team 1, you get your rubber chickens. I see. Display them proudly.
You
Oh,
have
thank
the
you.
honors.
Those are horrifying.
Oh, I had
I
it.
know
Oh.
what this point
I thought you
is.
was gonna
They
do
are.
that.
And I'm willing to challenge this point.
Well, I also wanted to point out that Angi, by the way, has a fantastic show that is far more serious than mine, but talks about civics topics here
Okay.
in New Haven called Elm City Roots.
I'm sorry.
She has
Yes.
a great show, and it's what the first Thursday of every month.
Yes.
Yes, on at 7 p.m. On Citizens Television. It is absolutely a great show.
Well, thank you
I
for
learned-
that.
I learned something. I'm always just really impressed with the guests you have and everything like that. So
Thank you for that.
yeah, yeah, yes. Oh, you need to make those chickens make out. By the way, they've got those open mouths. So they,
Not right now.
Horrified.
Do
This is rated. This is rated G. Don't put the camera on her. Do not go to camera 1.
So, thank you for this month's It's News to You. I'll see you. I'm on every Thursday, the fourth Thursday every month. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Watch us in reruns.